How's it going, everyone? Kellan Reck here, and today I want to go over 7 Christopher Nolan style shots. Before we dive in, I just want to mention that Christopher Nolan works with a director of photography named Wally Pfister, and they've worked together for a number of films. So some of these shots are credited to Pfister as well. And the two of them love shooting on actual film, not digital. So a lot of their stuff is on IMAX film, and just wanted to put that note in there. So now, number 1, the uneasy shot. This is a shot that's a little bit jarring. It can be handheld movement, or it could just be an off-kilter angle that sort of takes the viewer a little bit out of it and makes you feel just a little bit uncomfortable. Now these could be close-up shots, they could be wide shots, but one thing you'll definitely get out of it is an uneasy feeling when you're looking at these shots. Number 2, the barrel roll. This is a famous Christopher Nolan shot. You'll see this for sure in the hallway scene in Inception, but you'll also see it in a bunch of his other movies as well. In these shots, either the camera is rotating in almost a roll fashion, or the set itself is rotating as the actors are moving through it. This barrel roll shot can be seen in a number of different Christopher Nolan films, and it's classic. Number 3, the aerial wide shot. These beautiful landscape shots are shot from above. You'll see them in a number of Nolan films, and in a lot of them you'll actually see another plane. So the camera's following a plane as it flies over a landscape, showing off that landscape, establishing a scene, and really giving a beautiful look to the viewer. Number 4, Steadicam. This is a great Christopher Nolan style shot. Now the Steadicam is used not just to track a character and follow, but also to show off a full set. These shots can go on for a long period of time because the camera's moving on the Steadicam rig, it's maintaining the shot while the action plays out. Number 5, the surreal landscape. This is something you'll see all the time as well. You'll see it in movies like Interstellar, or you'll see it in Inception. This is where you have a beautiful landscape shot, but something isn't quite right. You'll see this in a number of different Christopher Nolan films, these surreal landscapes that make the viewer think, whoa, what is going on here? It's a really, really cool technique, and it really shows off a world that he's built within his films. Number 6, object inserts. These insert shots show off a particular object in a Christopher Nolan film. And the reason he does this is to not just break up an editing sequence or a dialogue, but it's also to add importance and value to an object. So think about the spinning top in Inception, or think about Harvey Dent's coin that he flips in The Dark Knight. Christopher Nolan has talked about this before. He uses these object inserts very strategically and in almost all of his films. Number 7, side-lit faces. This is all about natural lighting. Christopher Nolan and Wally Pfister have talked about using natural light and having a natural lit feel in their films. So you'll see a lot of shadows and a lot of darkness. But one thing you'll always see is that characters are very side-lit. They can emphasize the character might have a duality, but also gives a sense of naturalism to the shots. So thanks everyone for watching. That's 7 Christopher Nolan style shots. I hope that it gave you a little bit of inspiration and showed you a little bit more about how he creates his films. If you enjoyed this type of video, watch out some of the others that I've made previously. I've done a video on Quentin Tarantino and Wes Anderson already, and many more to come. If you enjoyed, leave a like, write a comment down below on what other directors you'd like to see, and check back next week for another episode. Thanks everyone.